With the easing of the lockdown, it was a real pleasure to welcome the Calne Fair Trade group to the pop-up park. This was for their fairground fair.
I'm John, I'm on the Fairtrade stall. It's the local Fairtrade group that have organised today's fair. We weren't able to celebrate Fairtrade Fortnight back in the spring because of lockdown, COVID and so on. So we've been planning for an outdoor event and to try and bring together some other groups that are, we have some connections with. There's a shared interest on the stall next to us. We've got Zaytoon here. We've got an eco shop in the town displaying some of their goods. We've done very well in fair trade in the town, really, because from scratch 4 years ago, within 2 years we managed to get the recognition from the Fair Trade organisation that Calne is a fair trade town, and we've also had that status renewed by the Fair Trade organisation. To do that, we have to tie in quite a lot of local businesses, particularly those in the catering area, the hotel, bed and breakfast, that sort of thing, restaurants, cafes, also shops selling food, and fortunately the supermarkets in town are signed up to it. We also have to have involvement with the schools and with local churches and other local groups, and we have to have the backing of the town council. And we got that from day one, which was really good, because without the support of your local council, you can't become a fair trade town. So we are growing in strength, but rather slowly, because the last 18 months have not been normal times. But we're hopeful in the future we can build an even bigger group and also involve more businesses and more individuals in the town in fair trade work.
Thank goodness the weather was absolutely perfect for the occasion.
I don't actually live in Calne, I live in Bradford-on-Avon, but I really enjoy coming over to Calne for these great fair trade events they do, because I've been a fair trade supporter for a long time. And specifically what I'm here about today isn't just about fair trade in general, it's about an investment company called Shared Interest, which is vital behind the scenes because it lends money to fair trade farmer groups. Fair trade farmers work as cooperatives. Shared Interest lends money to these fair trade cooperatives to develop, buy new equipment, to increase their production. And this means lending to people in poorer countries who wouldn't be able to get a conventional bank loan.
Our produce is all from Palestine and it's fair trade, and it's one of the few ways in which farmers and women from Hebron can sell their goods abroad. You won't see it in many of the shops, but you can see Zaytoon products in Oxfam. They're one of the ways you stock it. But we have basically olive oil, which is one of the main exports, of course, from the Middle East. But we do also have soap, and we have dates, and we have almonds, and of course we've got the beautiful embroidery that is all hand done by the women in Hebron.
Chocolate, coffee, tea.
Fair trade in and around Calne. Calne has now become a fair trade town. So I'm part of the fair trade group to encourage people to think about fair trade and the impact it has on the developing world. And anything profits I make from doing fair trade goes to Doorway, which is the chaplain that looks after people that have problems with accommodation, drug, alcohol, or just not able to find accommodation.
Hi, I'm Alison from Calne Community Transport. This is Jean, and we're here representing Calne Community Transport, which runs a fleet of vehicles, hoping to provide mobility and accessibility to the people of Calne. You can hire us for any trips or events, or to take people down to activities. Groups can hire us to actually go to particular places or for special events. And what we try and ensure is that everybody in Calne is involved and has the ability to get to the places that they want to go. We're particularly keen to get started on our community trips. We run shopping trips to Devizes and Chippenham, and we also, before the lockdown, ran a pub lunch group that we'd very much like to get started again. So call us, Calne Community Transport, 07493 055 788.
The giant chess set is proving very popular in the park. Here's some youngsters being introduced to the ancient game.
We are Eco Creation, a shop in Wood Street, Calne. We are a zero waste shop selling all sorts of foods, cleaning products, hygiene products, coffee, tea, fair trade products, anything that's zero waste.
Clearly, the refreshment stall is a vital part of a lovely summer's day.
You're our audience.
Come on then.
It sits on the stone of this flower here.
There were many visitors throughout the day, all enjoying the interesting offerings.
Fair trade raffle here, full of fair trade items, lots of food, tea, coffee, chocolate, of different types, biscuits, and we have lots of different chocolates, some in nice packets like this, and we have wine. We have a lovely bag from the local shop, which is a fair trade called Earth Squared, and we have donations from the fair trade store, and this is a lovely food presenter here, food plate, and we also have socks, bamboo socks, which are very, very comfortable.
Thank you.